What's up, everybody? BlueGabe, I got a good one for y'all today. We're here in Okeechobee at Crystal Beachy's house, and today the most special thing about it is it's Valentine's Day. And most of you men got to take your women to go do something for Valentine's Day. Not me. Today, Crystal Beachy is taking us fishing on the Beachy Barge 2.0. Here's the cool thing though, just look how many rods are back here. And we're gonna fish every single one of them. Y'all, I got it made in the shade. I'm getting taken fishing on Valentine's Day, and I ain't got to do nothing but hold a camera, sit back and relax.
Sit down, shut up, and hold on.
Are we gonna catch fish though?
Oh yeah. What are you talking about?
Are you confident?
Did we ever not catch fish? Sometimes.
Now listen, we have something else to tell you too. Not only is it Valentine's Day, but it's little pumpkin's birthday, Mr. Dusty. What town are you from, Dusty?
Scriven, Georgia.
You know what you get when you get the whole Scriven high school cheerleading team together in the same room?
What?
A full set of teeth. All jokes aside though, Crystal is taking us fishing. Her and her dad, she was practically raised down here during the winter because her dad was pretty much always a snowbird. So he would come down for a couple months, and Crystal and her brothers and her sister would come down when they had days off from school, and they would minnow fish just like this. So she's taken us and you guys to do exactly what she grew up doing here on Lake Okeechobee.
So we have the home field advantage.
I don't know, she'll gar hole you in a heartbeat.
And we skipped school to come here.
I'm telling your teacher. So we'll put the top up for shade once we get through the lock?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. It's pretty warm, it's humid today.
So we're in a neighborhood called Taylor Creek, and this is a big canal system. It's the only neighborhood in Okeechobee like it. We have to go out here, make a right, and then go through a set of locks, and then we're in Lake Okeechobee. And once we get out there, we've done our homework. We think we know where the fish are at. We got to run way around to the Kissimmee River, and then we're going to go way north up the Kissimmee River to try to get out of some of this wind. So we got Miss Jamie, which is Dusty's mama. We got Mr. Barry, which is Dusty's daddy. And we got his dog. They're two peas in a pod.
My dog, that's your dog.
No way, that's your dog.
She just likes me more than you.
You ready to shoot iguanas tomorrow? You think you'll hit one? So Dusty's mama planned this trip with me about 2 months ago for his 13th birthday. So here we are. We're crappie fishing today, and we're gonna take him to shoot iguanas and catch peacock bass tomorrow, and maybe a snakehead.
My neighbor just told me that a clown knifefish was caught out of the Kissimmee River yesterday.
Yeah, they told me the other day that somebody turned a bunch loose. Brad says he sees them all the time on side scan.
Did they catch them?
Yeah. So a clown knifefish is another fish that we may catch tomorrow, and it's an exotic fish that's made its way in now because some kids turned them loose into Lake Okeechobee. But there's so many shad in this lake that I can't see the clown knifes hurting anything. I mean, there's a gazillion shad in this lake. It's huge. So right here on the other side of this lock is Lake Okeechobee. Sometimes the water's higher in the lake, and sometimes it's higher in this canal. So they use this lock system to fluctuate it the way they want it. Right now, if I was a betting man, the lake's the higher side. Jamie just mentioned to us that she's deathly afraid of locks. Well, this lock right here is no, it's a lot of people's died in here. The water comes up too fast, the boat rolls over, and that's it. Next thing you know, you're catfish food. How many people's died in this lock this year? About 5, 10? Jamie, the lock lady, just didn't want to lose her job by saying the real number. Ain't nobody ever died in these locks, but they are an important part of the lake. They allow the water to be fluctuated. Sometimes they hold a lot more water on this side due to droughts and stuff, but right now it's higher on the lake side, and it doesn't look like much. Y'all know what depth the lake is right now?
13 something.
13?
Yeah.
They just opened the locks, and I guess it's about, it could be maybe an inch more than the rim canal right now. The lake's an inch higher than that water. Hope you win. He's in a bass tournament today. See, that wasn't so scary. I grew up fishing on the east side of the lake when my parents owned an RV park, and there was times the water was 6 foot different. When they opened that lock, you'd have to hang on because so much water would come rushing in. The tournament that guy's in, the marina that he launched from is about 37 miles straight across the lake. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey babe, The last time I filmed you on a pontoon boat like this, y'all submerged the whole bow on a wave. Let's not do that today.
That's why we got the 2.0. We got a little bit of a bigger boat.
All right, don't kill us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We forgot to tell that lady we'd be back like the electric bill. We got to make a long run all the way to the due north end of the lake. So we came from way over there about 5 miles and we're just now to the mouth of the river. You're gonna see so many pontoon boats and john boats and they're all doing what we're going to do. Normally they're even out farther, but I guess the fish have moved into the river, so that's where most of them are at. My parents are out here somewhere. You'll have guys trolling and then guys anchored up minnow fishing. Look, they got a pile of rods out too. Good or bad? Good? Oh, he's got one on. On a bass boat with no rod holders. Get him!
On a big old paint hole.
Looks like a good one too.
Is your dad out here?
Yeah.
He is?
We need to run right by him and wake him out.
Where is he at?
He's probably down here somewhere. This marina right here is called Okatani, and this is Highway 70. It goes from the east coast to the west coast. There's boats as far as you can see. One of the biggest reasons we came to here is to get out of the wind. That right there is Scott Driver Marina. They do a lot of big bass tournaments out of there. We decided we're gonna fish right here where the maiden cane meets those willow trees, and there's a little bit of that pennywort, which are little dollar pads, that green stuff right on the edge of the water. I bet you there's what, 150 boats from here to the mouth?
Yeah.
At least. We decided to come past them all. There's a little bit of wind here to cool us off, but the waves aren't big. The water's clear. This is perfect. Y'all want to talk about a spread of rods? We got ACC crappie sticks all on this side. Y'all can tell I favor the green rods. Then up front we got Dusty and Crystal. They're slower than me, so they're just getting started. Did you already miss one?
Don't talk about it.
That bobber went straight down.
That noise you're gonna hear throughout the video is this air pump. It just is what it is. To me, I haven't done this in forever. This is the most relaxing style of fishing until they really start biting. Crappie will school up in this river. There might be thousands in a school, so you might go a while without getting a bite and then all of a sudden get like 6, and you got 6 rods going nuts at one time. I still need to put 2 more out right there, and this side's loaded. I could probably put another one out right there. The bait we're using are minnows, and when you go to the bait shop you buy them by weight. We actually bought a pound of minnows, so we got plenty.
It has a fish on it.
This one?
Positive.
Yeah.
Yep, it has a fish.
I mean, we ain't even been fishing but about a minute.
That's a good one right there.
Crystal, you're doing good so far.
They are
Christmas,
hitting.
I'm coming back with you now.
As of next time, I'm gonna give you a
That's a
5-star
good one.
rating. And we still got the minnow left.
That's because I took it off.
Look at that.
Where do I put this?
They're biting good right now.
Dusty.
I'm going to put the fish.
What?
We're gonna put them in this cooler right here behind you.
This can be a full contact sport too, by the way. There's actually some current. You can see all the bobbers are going that away. That's my fish.
Bro, I caught it. Oh, it's a big old brim.
Tell me what we'd catch on that in Ottawa River.
Ooh-wee.
Hold him up so I can see him good.
Dad gum.
About a 40-pound flathead.
Or 50.
Oh, man. You don't normally catch them on minnows. Dusty, who's claiming that fish, me or you?
You're stealing my fish. Get back there.
All right, Dusty, I'm gonna leave you be. You got this side.
This is why I love it. Literally, as soon as we put a minute in the water, we got a fish.
Literally, we was baiting the second hook and then.
Right there, Dusty, right there.
Which one?
I was just joking. I ain't even got a minnow in the water yet.
You're bragging how fast you're going.
I ain't even got one bait in the water.
Can we skip a guana hunt tomorrow? This is fun.
Look at us out here minnow fishing.
I finally got all my rods baited and I've caught one fish. This is a high contact sport. I mean, we'll be bumping elbows here soon. The bimini top makes it extra hard to get the fish in, but If you're in the back, swing it to the front, and if you're in the front, swing it to the back. Here's the minnows we're using. Hook them in the tail or hook them in the lips. Crystal hooks them in the eyes. I'm not that cruel. I just can't stick a fish through his eyeball. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rods out. Dusty's got about 14.
Look at it. This.
Watch how I do this. Oh, oh, oh! Not so slick.
Oh, I got one too.
I'm trying. Get him.
Dusty, you next to it. You got to be easy.
That's only the second fish I've caught, but I have sure enough been relaxing. Here comes my dad right there. Wave him down, Crystal.
That's your dad?
Yeah, that's in the green skiff. He'll come over here and anchor up right next to us.
Dusty, he just keeps missing.
Set it right back in the rod holder.
I've never seen that before.
I think he's gonna go trolling. Now, before we can go any farther, I gotta give a huge shout out to Groons for sponsoring this video. Babe, where them things at anyways?
They are right next to you.
Are
in
you
the
busy?
shade so they don't melt.
Are you busy unhooking a fish?
Yeah, and we're trying to measure it to make sure it's 10 inches.
Crystal's been trying to get me to eat healthier. I need to eat healthier. She even needs to eat healthier.
Look how cute they are too. Look at that little teddy bear.
These things right here are a whole lot of goodness all packed in one. That tastes as good as any gummy you'll eat.
It tastes like a fruit snack.
Yeah. They're good. I thought I just had a bite. Now, if y'all are wondering what these Groons are, they're a convenient, comprehensive formula packed into 8 gummies a day. This isn't a multivitamin. It ain't a green gummy or a probiotic. It's all of those things and then some at a fraction of the price. The bonus is that they actually taste good. And I will say they taste good. There's not a kid alive that likes other kind of gummies that won't eat those. Biggin.
I got it.
See what happens when you start eating those Groons? The big fish start biting.
Oh, stay on the hook. Oh, he's spat too. That's a chunker. Now that's a speck.
White perch, crappie, sockeye, whatever you want to call it.
Wow, this is what they look like.
And we got one bigger than that. Here, I'll trade you.
Look at him.
You ain't brought me a minute yet.
I made it your hook while ago and took your fish off.
Oh
He
yeah,
makes a good first mate.
I will say.
Thank you.
Now, if you're like me and you got kids or you're wanting to eat healthy, it can be super hard. We're on the road all the time. We're on boats all the time. I can't be bringing all the fruits and vegetables and everything that I need to, you know, fit in my diet. And that's why we checked into Groons. And now that we've tried them, we absolutely love them. It's the easiest thing in the world to get everything you need to be healthy per day. And it's in a packet of 8 little gummies.
James.
Oh, that's not, yeah, he's a keeper. Let me see. Oh, he'll keep.
So this is the daily pack that Gabe was mentioning. There are actually 8 gummies per pack per day because you can't fit the amount of nutrients that Groons does into just one gummy. Generic multivitamins only contain around 7 to 9 vitamins. Groons has 20 plus vitamins and minerals and 60 plus whole food ingredients.
Oh, it's a good. No, it's a brim.
That's a big one.
Goodness. That right there would definitely be a 50-pound flathead. It is so odd to be catching big bluegills on minnows. And this is our second one and a warmouth.
And a catfish.
And a catfish.
Where's our other brim?
That cooler's about full already.
Extra minnows.
Right there, you had him in your hand. Let me see. Big old copperheads. Man, that is really strange. That little air pump right there sounds like my airboat motor.
So just some of the benefits of Groons is gut health, beauty, energy, immunity, recovery, and cognition. Groons contains 6 times the gut health ingredients compared to the leading greens powders. It contains biotin and niacinamide, which result in thicker hair, nails, and skin health. Groons contains mushrooms, which can lower the chance of mild cognitive impairment. It also contains vitamin C, which reduces immunity-damaging, stress-inducing free radicals.
That's a good one.
I mean,
You're
talk
in the
about
meat.
Groons. We're over here telling y'all about good, healthy gummies. And look what we're catching. Good, healthy crappie. It's about my 4th big one here recently. Now, I will tell you one more thing about Groons. Here, Barry. Dusty is probably one of the most picky eaters I've ever seen. His mama even said he's not gonna like them. The boys already ate about 2 packs. Dusty, do you like them?
Yes, sir.
They're good?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you're like me and you want your kids or you want to start eating healthy, head to the link in the description below and get up to 45% off.
It's a little.
Well, go ahead and show us. They're used to seeing you only catch big fish.
This isn't even a keeper.
My parents come over here and anchored up right next to us so we can have family time and friend time.
When I was little, I had this t-shirt I would always wear when I was fishing, and it said, "I may be little, but I'm a keeper."
You're still little. And I'll say you're still a keeper.
Look at there. Look at the service.
She's done something.
Thank you.
Just our luck, we get all the way out here, fish start chewing, and we got a big old South Florida squall heading at us. Oh my gosh, that was a big one. Dude, that one, no joke, was a big one. A big old, he'll probably come back. I didn't get a hook in him.
Oh,
There he is right there. Swing him up here to me. That's him too. Just like that.
there's a bobber down all the way to the left.
Get him, babe. Get, oh my goodness.
Get the net.
Oh, get the net. When Crystal yells, get the net, you get the net.
Oh, he just jumped clean out of the water like a bass.
Happy Valentine's Day.
That's a big one. That is huge.
That's the biggest one of the day.
Oh.
Y'all see what we're talking about? One of them Furies? Look at his is big too. Goodness, Crystal's got another one on.
Right there.
I got one.
You got one on over here?
Two big ones.
Oh, he come off.
Look at that.
Are they not impressed or can they not hear?
He can't hear.
Hey, look at that. Fish,
Wow.
fish, crystal fish.
Uh-oh, Barry's on. Barry.
I got a baby.
Long and dirty. Oh shoot, turn it off.
You up here playing with the dog.
My deep rods are catching them, but they're small. That's a little one. That's a baby.
Daisy. All right, y'all, we got a bad problem. We got 3 on the deck. We cannot hold any more in the cooler. And Crystal, look, Crystal.
I got number 4. Come on, fish.
Oh, the rod's down. Rod's down.
Which one?
Over here.
Oh, we got another one on in the front. It has been mad chaos. Look. Oh, he come off, Dusty.
We just happened to hit this storm and timing perfectly. Because I think it's time of day and that storm rolling in. They are biting like I ain't never seen before.
The funny thing is my mom's right over there in the back of the boat and she's wearing my dad out and you can hear her talking smack. I just yelled over to her. I said, Mom, let Dad pull in the next one so he don't feel left out. These fish are going through spurts. Like for a couple minutes, all those rods will get bit and then these rods and then Crystal's rods. But Crystal's been on a hot streak.
Yeah.
It took long enough.
Right underneath us, literally straight between me and my parents, there's a drop off, like a 4-foot drop off. So it'll go like, you know, a foot at the bank, 4 foot, 6 foot, and then it'll drop off to about 12. And the wind keeps pushing us back and forth across it. And that's why some sides of the boat are doing better off and on. Well, God bless you.
Sorry, excuse me.
Now this is one fishery, if you have kids, you need to come do, because it's the funnest thing ever. Kids can do it, anybody can do it. There's no excuse to not come and do this. And if you need a guide and you don't have a boat, I have plenty of them. I'll put some of their names in the link in the description below. I've got jigging guides, trolling guides, minnow guides. I got Crystal Beachy.
Oh my goodness. Holy
Swing him in here like a crane.
oh, what a slab. He's in the corner of the mouth. Oh my goodness.
I mean, straight up biggin'.
Dang.
Mom,
Yeah, Gabriel.
be honest. Have you outfished Dad today?
No.
She spoke my butt.
Have y'all caught any?
Yeah, we caught a bunch.
There's another squall coming, so we're gonna head.
I'm ready to go too. I
We-
don't like to fish till dark.
We got a long run though. We got to run all the way back
Yeah,
to,
y'all need to head to the hills.
yeah, Taylor Creek. Mom, your rod right there. Get him. He's on there still, ain't he? How you like those ACC crappie sticks?
They're good. This is a shorty.
All right, we'll see y'all tonight. You gonna go to the trailer?
Got about 40.
No, we got more than that. Our coolers, we can't hold no more.
Are y'all gonna clean them at her, Crystal's dad's house?
Yeah, if y'all want to come over here, I'll clean yours for you too.
Happy Valentine's Day, Crystal.
Happy Valentine's
Happy Valentine's Day to you too.
You too.
And you guys.
Y'all from Scriven, Georgia?
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't tell nobody.
Hey, that's not my
No,
Hey,
we like
that's
Scriven.
Scriven, Georgia
like
likes to give out
Scrivens.
tickets to Florida residents.
You just got to see where my trash talking came from. Dad said I wouldn't tell nobody. All right, we're gonna make the long run back. We got a lot of fish to clean. We might clean some and take them to a restaurant and have them cook them, just so we ain't got to do nothing tonight. Mom, Dad needs to put you some more rod holders on your side.
I'm fine. I lived a long time without those rod holder things.
I told you, she's as country as collard greens.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Listen, that's one of the best days of fishing we've had.
We got a long ride. Y'all, I'm driving the boat back so Crystal can relax, and she told me I aged 20 years driving this thing. No respect. I do feel older driving one of these. You think they'll give me a deal at the Golden Corral? Because I'm older?
Yeah,
That's not a bad deal.
that's a good deal.
Like a glove. I am hungry. Y'all hungry?
Yes.
I think I did better at parking than you did.
Yeah, right. I came through the gate before it was all the way open. You did good though.
And this is Taylor Creek. These are old fish camps right here. They've been abandoned as long as I remember, but it would be so cool to see those fixed up.
Y'all, we ain't messing around. We are flat out hungry. I called my buddy up at Okeechobee Fish House. He said, bring them. Bring them. Look at that. You tell me that fish wasn't getting ready to spawn. Now, Lake Okeechobee is as good as it is because so many people fish and keep the fish. A lot of people are like, why would you keep a fish that's spawning? Crappie can overtake a lake in a hurry. There's so much food in this lake and means of shad that the more you keep, the bigger they'll get. That's a fun fact of the week.
I agree. You hungry, Crystal?
Always.
Dusty, you ready for some shrimp?
Yup.
Dusty, what was our total?
66 with 2 bread.
66, and we threw back at least 30 keepers. Y'all, we flat wore them out. Dusty, is that a good birthday gift?
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh, get him, Daisy. Get him, Daisy.
She don't hardly bark.
Oh, I just threw him a piece.
Did you?
Y'all want to see that bird gobble down a crappie head? That was one of the best days of fishing for crappie I've had in a long time. We catch a lot jigging. I love jigging, but it was super nice with good friends and Crystal to be able to go out and just wreck some of minnows. Huge shout out, Titus. I done hijacked your grungeons, whatever you call this.
Nightgown?
Yeah, I don't even have to change. I can go another. a whole nother day without having to change clothes. That's how you save laundry detergent. Look here, come on. Here, Frank.
Oh, oh.
Ooh. He's a juvenile. He's not even a big one. He's worried about that dog. Really? You're gonna let that little dog get you? Here, I'll throw him a little piece.
Oh. He ain't real smart.
He's definitely a juvenile. Let's see if he'll eat this. There you go. What you want, Crystal?
Fish.
Oh, you just want the crappie?
Fish.
Okay. And an extra shrimp dinner.
Lord, thank you for this day, and thank you for this time together, and thank you for our wonderful bounty today, and thank you for dying on this cross in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Y'all, we're fitting to eat like kings. We got shrimp. This whole thing right here is crappie. Dad, you need to bust the fish open. Mom's over here looking like she's hungry. She done caught more than you today. That's because you've been watching my YouTube videos. You know how to do it now.
Yeah, I figured it out. You got to watch those YouTube videos, especially BlueGabe. BlueGabe and deer meat for dinner.
Goodness, a pile of fish.
Wow, that looks good.
Look at that, Mom. Put some right there on my plate. You can share it with me. You think we put a hurting on the crappie today in Okeechobee?
Heck no. There's plenty more out there.
Y'all, that's what it's about. We got shrimp, fried okra, green beans, fresh crappie. It don't get no better than that right there.
Fresh meat. Oh, an hour ago.
These were swimming 1 hour ago. We still got more to show you though. I want to show you Crystal's taxidermy room when we get back to the house. I'm sure we can figure out something awesome to show you after that too. So we'll see you back at Crystal's house. Well, tell us about it.
This is my double sprig pintail from Texas.
Who mounted him?
And I mounted him. This might be like my favorite duck I've done so far. He was like fully plumed, absolutely beautiful. I painted the bill myself. Do you like him?
Yeah.
I think he's cute. I'm really happy with how he turned out. He's just kind of like sitting pretty.
Sitting there shaking his tail feathers.
Look at that sprig.
That looks good.
Thank you.
If you haven't seen in here before, that's a tree duck that she did, a mottled duck.
That's our Gold's Mexico turkey.
Isn't that mine? I'm the one that left all the hide on the back.
No, I did.
No, I did.
No, I did.
No, I did.
We'll have to go back and replay that footage.
Yeah, she's done hijacked my fan.
Well, it's yours, maybe. I don't know.
This is a Mexico Gould's turkey.
This is the deer I shot in Tennessee with my muzzleloader at 200 yards.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. What duck? Oh, that's a fulvus. That's a fulvus. That's about the hardest duck to get right there. It's just like a black belly, just a little bit different.
They're both whistling tree ducks. This is a redhead killed in Florida. Isn't he pretty?
Yeah.
And
All right,
then,
you ready for bed?
Look, I still have a freezer full of stuff to do. That's the gar. We'll just show him a picture of the gar.
Yeah.
That's a gar that my dad caught on his brand new ACC crappie stick 12-foot rod. He said he fought that gar, and it's huge, for 20 minutes till he got it in.
Huh.
But look at all the turkeys I still have left to do.
Man.
The work never stops.
We put it on the turkeys last year, that's for sure. We're gonna put it on them again this year. All right, we're headed back to my house. We were gonna stay out here, but we're gonna go shoot iguanas tomorrow, so we'll see you back at my house in Stuart, Florida.
What in the world?
Yo, we took Dusty's birthday a little bit serious. So it's actually 2 days after you last saw us catching these beautiful crappie. He said he wanted to shoot an iguana, and he said he wanted to catch a snakehead. We did all three. And more, right? What else? We've done a lot, needless to say. But what I want to do tonight, I want to cook the snakehead and a crappie. We're eating deer meat tacos for dinner. But I want to cook a piece of the snakehead and a piece of the crappie because so many people think that these fish are just nasty. They live in nasty ponds, which they do, but this is one of the best eating freshwater fish you'll ever get. And this is definitely the best freshwater fish. All you guys that have those walleye up north, yeah, they don't hold a stick to this. And this big old iguana that he shot, we're gonna take it to the taxidermist and get it mounted. I met a guy the other night, Crystal and I did, on Valentine's night for dinner, which was actually the night before Valentine's. We went early, folks, we cheated. And he's gonna learn how to mount these, but he needs a few, so we have 3 over there and this one big one that we're gonna take to him to let him learn the process of mounting one. Come here and look at this though, Crystal. I actually caught a very, very unique bullseye. So before I take this off, this is what makes a bullseye snakehead a bullseye. I caught one, you can see him right here. He doesn't have a spot. He has a lot more black spots along his body, but he doesn't have the actual bullseye dot on his tail. It's a pretty cool fish.
Was that fish defective like you are?
Yeah, he was definitely defective. Look how pretty snakehead meat can be. They have a swim bladder that runs the whole length of their body. So when you see a snakehead come and gulp air, that's why they do it right there.
Wow.
Yep. I just put brand new blades on my knife after cleaning that shark a couple months ago. Look, they don't have much blood or anything. Snakehead meat is really, really, really good. And I've gotten any more to where I turn them loose. You can't transport snakeheads, but if you catch them, you can turn them back loose in the water they came from. And for all of y'all saying snakeheads are decimating the population of our native fish, one thing Crystal and I have noticed, everywhere you catch a lot of snakeheads, there's a lot of largemouth bass. That means they're not competing, they're thriving together. So we keep 1 or 2 for dinner and turn all the rest loose. That's it though. We've been filming all weekend. We didn't film yesterday because the wind was blowing, but we did have a lot of stuff going on. We had a bunch of people. Right now though, we're gonna put this camera down and enjoy each other's company. They're going home tomorrow. Catch you in the next one.